I don't mean to keep going back to New York. Obviously, we all know what New York is doing right now to the president. But Rob, can you pull up the Harvey Weinstein story of what the Morning Joe was just announcing earlier today, a couple hours ago? I sent a clip to you as well. We keep going back to New York over and over and over and over and over again because the gag order, well, he can't say anything. Every time he says something, it's another, $1,000 fine they're going to have. And I want you to watch Morning Joe. We all know Joe Scarborough, smart guy. This is not somebody that doesn't know what he's doing. He's been around for a while. He's been around the block. He went to school, a pretty left school as a conservative himself, and he has to read the script of what New York chose to do to Harvey Weinstein. Rob, if you have the clip, it's just 55 seconds or something. Please play this clip.
The New York Appeals Court overturns Harvey Weinstein's 2020 rape conviction from the landmark Me Too trial.
Look at her reaction.
Written by Michael Sisek with the AP. New York's highest court on Thursday overturned Harvey Weinstein's 2020 rape conviction, finding the judge at the landmark Me Too trial prejudiced the ex-movie mogul with improper rulings, including a decision to let women testify about allegations that were not part of the case. Harvey Weinstein is, though, of course, he's in jail in Los Angeles after being convicted of rape in 2022. Other charges there. So he will still be in jail there. But this case, which came 4 years ago, reversed. Breaking.
Meanwhile, can you do me a favor, Rob? Because I want to get the full reaction to this from Tulsi. Can you play the Michelle Obama clip of the wonderful endorsement that Harvey Weinstein got? I don't know if you guys have seen this or not. It's a beautiful, very heartfelt type of endorsement, the kind that gets you a little bit emotional and sentimental type of endorsement,
tissues?
right?
Do you have tissues
Where,
over there?
I got over it because I saw it earlier.
Yeah,
Rob, if you're ready, please, guys, if you're ready, brace for impact. You may get emotional. Go ahead.
Very touching.
Yeah, go ahead,
I want
Rob.
to start by thanking Harvey Weinstein for organizing this amazing day. Harvey. This is possible because of Harvey. He is a wonderful human being, a good friend, and just a powerhouse. And the fact that he and his team took the time to make this happen for all of you should say something, not about me or about this place, but about you. All right, everybody, we are here because of you.
So now, Harvey in New York, let's kind of move on. But Trump, gag order, can't talk, prevent him from campaigning. As somebody that's been in this space for a while, you've had some of the biggest fights with heavyweights. In the left, it doesn't get any heavier and scarier than Hillary Clinton. You went straight after her, and she started saying you're a Russian asset or something. I don't know if do you guys remember when that happened? How many of you guys remember when Tulsi went after Hillary? What was your reaction the first time? You're like, oh my gosh, I love this girl, right? Did we all kind of convert?
You know what's funny, Pat, is long before she said that, and this was, I want to touch on the Bernie thing, but I resigned as vice chair of the DNC because I saw how, for two main reasons. I saw how directly Debbie Wasserman Schultz was rigging the primary in favor of Hillary Clinton, number one. And number two, I saw how across the mainstream media, across the Democratic Party, they were touting Hillary Clinton as, and you probably remember this, the most qualified person ever to run for president in our country's history. Ever. And they threw that line out over and over and over again, but never backed it up with anything. They never said, oh, well, yes, she was Secretary of State. Yes, she was U.S. Senator. Yes, she was First Lady. But what did she actually do? What was her record there? What kind of impact and influence did she have on the president from those positions of power? What were the consequences of her votes, specifically related to her being the queen of warmongers? So she wants to be commander-in-chief, but nobody's pointing to her record. That pissed me off. And so I resigned as vice chair of the DNC. I saw the choice in that primary between essentially Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton. Bernie Sanders, largely a non-interventionist, and I took the opportunity and I endorsed him solely on that issue to have a platform to go out and hit the road and call Hillary Clinton out for her foreign policy record and to sound the alarm to the American people on what kind of dangerous person she would be if allowed to be commander-in-chief. Two things happened after I made that announcement on Meet the Press. Washington, the age-old thing is you don't trust anybody. If you want a friend, they say get a dog. I didn't tell a soul. I didn't tell my best friends in Washington what I was going to do because I trusted no one. We set up an interview, a live interview on Sunday, Meet the Press. Didn't tell them what I was going to say, just that I had a big announcement to make. They saved me a slot. 30 seconds before I was about to walk out on the stage, I clicked send on an email to Debbie Wasserman Schultz and the other vice chairs saying I am resigning effective immediately, and here's why. Went on there, made the announcement Sunday morning, went back to work in Congress on Monday, and I lost track of how many of my Democrat colleagues just said, Tulsi, you just committed political suicide. You know Hillary Clinton's going to be president, right? Your constituents in Hawaii, my district in Hawaii is the 2nd district, covers every island in the state. You will not get a single penny for your district when Hillary Clinton is elected president. It doesn't matter how badly your constituents need new roads built or new infrastructure funded, you're not going to get anything. One of them who had endorsed Barack Obama very early on in 2008 over Hillary Clinton, he said, Tulsi, you need to know that there is actually a shit list. I know because I was on it, and it will take you at least a decade to get off that list, just so you know. About a week later, I was at one of the presidential primary debates. I think it was actually here in Miami, and I was being interviewed on live TV by an MSNBC reporter. Again, this is 2016. And that reporter said, Tulsi, aren't you afraid of what the Clintons will do to you? And that was really the first kind of red flag signal that went up. And I smiled and I said, no, of course I'm not afraid. I know exactly what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. And I'm concerned for the future of our country if Hillary Clinton's elected president. But I think Hillary never forgot that. And that ultimately is one of the many things that led to her taking the same tack that they are taking with Donald Trump, which is, well, they must be agents of Russia. That's all they have.
And that's the biggest compliment, though. If she attacks you, you are officially someone she fears. I don't know if there's a better compliment you can get. Like, I don't know who's quoted on the back of your book. Well, one of the quotes needs to be Hillary Clinton because it should be a way, like a badge of honor. For everyone out there that's watching, Tulsi is officially on Connect. Rob, if you can show her Connect, the first 50 people that connect with Tulsi, we will send you a copy of the book as well signed. We bought copies to get it out there because we are so confident in her message being out there. We feel more people need to hear from her. So the first 50 that connect with Tulsi, ask her whatever questions you got. And those 50 names we'll get, we're going to send you a copy. Just make sure you're in America. If you're anywhere else outside of America, we're not shipping to you. If you're not in America, don't do the Connect. Only in America we'll ship the copy to your first 50 states. Thank you for that.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.